From the tragic floods in Texas last month to recent wildfires across the U.S. and Canada, these natural disasters can devastate communities, and people come together to give back to those affected. Unfortunately, among all the goodwill, there are still scammers out there wanting to take advantage of charitable public. Calling in this morning to tell us more, we have Blythe Figarelli. Good morning.
Good morning.
So Blythe, tell us, why do we see an increase of fraudulent schemes in the aftermath of disasters?
Well, after something like the recent floods in Texas, or really any disaster across the country, people are focused on helping and rebuilding because that's what we do. That's what communities do. They pull together. But unfortunately, we have scammers that see those moments as opportunities. They know the emotions are high, things are moving quickly. So in the days and the weeks after a disaster, what we see is an uptick of scammers impersonating trusted organizations and really coming to offer help that sounds legitimate when it's not.
What are some of the scams that people should be aware of?
Well, the two big ones to watch for are charity scams, and that's where there are fake donation sites or crowdfunding pages, and you'll see those pop up. They look real, but the money never really reaches anyone that needs it. And then secondly, there are contractor scams, and that's when someone's offering fast repairs. They may ask for a big deposit, and then they disappear or leave you with poor quality work.
And what are some of the signs of a scam that people should look out for?
Well, the tricky thing about scams is that they really can take a lot of different forms, but the tactics behind them are usually the same. One of the biggest red flags is unexpected contact, and that might be a phone call. It could be a message on social media. It really could even be someone showing up at your door. And then if you pair that with urgency, so someone pressuring you to act right away, or even a request for an unusual form of payment like a wire or a gift card, that's your cue to pause, because when those signs show up, you want to take a step back and then verify who you're dealing with before you move forward.
So for those who want to offer help right now to disaster victims, or maybe are just a victim themselves, what are some ways they can better protect themselves from these scammers?
Well, there certainly are a lot of great local and national organizations that are doing meaningful work, whether it's providing food, shelter, or rebuilding. It's important just to take a minute and do a little research, choosing one that feels right to you.
All right. And once again, if we feel we have fallen victim to a scam, what should we do first?
Well, if you've already sent money, it's important to act quickly. You want to call your bank or your credit card company right away. You might still be able to stop the payment or at least get guidance on what to do next. And then you want to report it. Even if you didn't lose money, reporting the scam can be helpful in protecting someone else. And you can do that either through the Federal Trade Commission or the FBI's site at ic3.gov.
All right, lots of good tips and reminders. Thank you again. You can also find more information on our website. Just go to the hot link section of WNEM.com.